It's that first sense of freedom as a kid. I think that never leaves you, and I still love that feeling now when we go out in the desert.
Sandstorming, dust kicking, hard-working, elite athletes. When it comes to Rally Raid, KTM's defending Dakar Championship team are all business. But they know how to have fun, too.
Make your favorite engine sound.
Did you ask this to everybody, or is it just me?
I'm thinking about if I like the two-stroke or the four-stroke more.
I really like two strokes because it reminded me of when I was a kid riding. If I was going to do anything, I would do Jeremy McGrath going through a whoop section and then hitting a triple. So it would be like, like that.
This playful passion for riding is something the entire team learned at an early age.
Probably like first memory would be around 6, 7 years of age, doing like dirt track races and long track on old 60s. So yeah, it was basically me, my dad and mum travelling around Australia and going to school the next day to talk about what you got up to for the weekend.
I think the first thing I drive was the tractor at my grandparents' place. Maybe I was 6, 7 years old, I don't know. And also before, I ride bikes since I was 2, 3 years.
My first experience is strange that I can remember, because normally I forget things like this, but it was on a 80cc. My father go with me and I was 5, 6 years old, and I sit on the tank and he makes some wheelies, and then I started crying, and this was my first experience with two wheels.
My first time in off-road motorcycle was one enduro race when I was 10 years old, and then I discovered that feeling of going free in a terrain where you don't know.
I was always like one of them kids outside on my BMX, trying to build jumps, crashing, covered in bruises and cuts. And bikes, I think it's that first sense of freedom as a kid that you get when you can first ride a bicycle and you go off to your friend's house and you're like riding your bike. And I think that never leaves you, and I still love that feeling now when we go out in the desert and we're off on our own for an adventure.
What keeps these athletes coming back time and time again is the sheer love of the race.
A race is a race, you know. If you told me we was going to race back to the hotel in a minute, I would go all in and want to race you back to the hotel, you know. It's a race, I'm a racer, and I love that.
Off-road racing is in their blood, but there's also life beyond the bike.
I think it's important to get away from the bike. You've actually got to feel like a normal human sometimes and go and do some other stuff. A bit of mountain biking and travelling and tripping around Australia. It's takes some time off our hands, and yeah, gets the mind all fresh and clear for when you get back on the bike again.
I do a lot of fitness training, running or cycling, swimming, not too much in the gym. Really, I don't like to be in the gym. I don't like being inside, and I don't feel like I miss strength in that side. I don't think you need to be a big muscly guy. I think you need a good endurance. So I do a lot of that.
Leia Sanz finds strength and balance testing herself in new ways at home in Spain.
When I can, I try to do different things, and also I think it's a good training because we're gonna walk, we're gonna climb a little bit, so anyway you are doing a good workout. Physical condition affects a lot the riding style. You need to be fit, and when you are not fit, you feel a lot on the bike. Dakar is only 15 days, but we work all year to arrive there in good shape.
Dedication off and on the track has been instrumental in creating the KTM team as it is today. A family of pro riders with very different styles, techniques, and personalities.
Normally the teams, they point in one strong rider. We have 3 or 4, and all of them are winners.
I learned a lot watching Toby, Matthias and Sam. They are the last 3 winners in Dakar.
Compared to my teammate Sam or Matthias, those guys ride a little bit different to me. They weigh a little bit different to me, and their riding style's a lot different to mine.
Toby Price's riding style is complete, flat out, wide open. He's really fast in the desert.
Toby seems quite relaxed on the bike, carries a lot of speed.
Sam and Toby are more smooth.
Sam's riding style is aggressive.
It's really aggressive and really fast in the dunes. He's one of the fastest riders in the sand.
I think I definitely prefer riding in the sand dunes. It's somewhere where I feel comfortable and have a good flow.
My riding style is a bit a mix of everything.
He's aggressive sometimes.
Also, he's really tough mentally.
Matthias has a bit of an odd style, but he goes really fast.
About Leia, yeah, I think there is not other woman in the world who have just close her speed.
She's the queen of the team. She's the strongest woman I ever met in the rally.
Luciano is quite aggressive.
He's riding kind of explosive.
He's the styler, he's clear. Toby and Sam, they're always strong. He's like 7-8 people who really can fight for the win. The interesting thing is because Saudi Arabia is for everybody new, so who get adapt the quickest for this new challenge.
On the next up front, we move beyond the riders' relationships, look at how they interact with the rest of the team and their machines.